name is Sheethal. I live in Atlanta, Georgia. I welcome you all for JTTP Day 3, Journey Towards True Path. My dear friends, we are going to learn many wonderful things here to take away, and we are going to implement that to realize the self and realize the purpose of life. So the session excellently started with Pratima Master. She very well explained the science behind meditation and what happens during meditation and why one must do meditation. And thanks to Newton sir yesterday, he explained what is that witness consciousness is. Witness consciousness is Krishna consciousness, my dear friends. Krishna always stays in that witness consciousness. And how do we develop this? Through practice of meditation, through practice of knowledge, through practice of wisdom, my dear friends. So before I begin my session, I would like to express my deep gratitude to Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patriji for introducing such a wonderful meditation into my life. Ever since I started this, my life is changed towards a beautiful a beautiful life, my dear friends. And I would like to express my gratitude to my friend Anila for introducing this meditation to me for Anapanasati meditation, which is simple meditation. So with the practice of 40 days meditation, I transformed myself. I came into meditation without any quest. I was just curious that what is meditation and why one practices meditation and what you will get. And I heard that, if you practice meditation, you will be happy, you will be joyful. So I was thinking I already have everything like beautiful family, wonderful job, and my surrounding is always I'm surrounded with very um, kind-hearted people, loving people. And what is this happiness and joy that she's trying to explain me? But I never let my mind play so many questions, my dear friends. I thought, okay, I will experiment on myself, and I will decide it to myself that I should continue this meditation or not. So the moment she left my place, she said, like, practicing meditation is so simple. Close your eyes, clasp your fingers, put gentle music and observe your breath. That's all she said, and she left my place. And as soon as she left, I just locked my door and I sat in meditation. So my journey started from 15 minutes, 30 minutes to within 40 days, I was able to sit for hours together. So, but one thing I promised myself that I will continue this meditation for 40 days. Anything, right? If you are building a body, you cannot see it in 1 or 2 days or 1 week, 2 weeks. If you are learning music, you are not going to see the results right away because inside the memory muscle is building slowly. We are adapting new habit. It is going to take some time. That's why the day she explained, so in order to see me, right, I have to take this challenge. I will take this challenge, and I decided I will do this meditation for 40 days, and I will not sleep that day when I don't do meditation. That is a promise I did. So in the beginning states, it is hard to remind myself to practice meditation, but our consciousness is very smart, my dear friends. It reminds you because it is the best for your soul, it is best for yourself, and it knows that. And like I am busy with kids and job and work at home, whatnot, right? So but when I go to sleep, it reminds me, hey Sheetal, you promised yourself to do meditation for 40 days. And then immediately I get up and I just sat on the bed and I practiced my meditation. That's how my meditation journey started, my dear friends. And so when I practiced this sadhana, like within 1 2 weeks, I started feeling so much joy, so much blissful state. I am in that, like, happy state and acceptance state. And I'm using very less energy to do any work, right? At office or at home, whatnot. And whatever I'm doing is I am feeling so happy because I'm doing it in a perfect way. If I'm cooking, it is becoming so tasty and so vibrant. If I'm working, the 3 hours of work, it is taking 1 hour. If I'm at home, I'm very peaceful. When I'm talking to my kids, I don't have to say several times. I just have to say one time and they're following. So I noticed this meditation is doing something to me, which is making my life is more understandable, is more like usable for usable of my own energies, my dear friends. And that is how my journey started. And after that, she also introduced me to the PSSM and Patri sir. So I want to develop myself more because I know there is something in it. And then she handed over me some Spiritual India magazine, my dear friends. If you have not signed up for this magazine, please go ahead and do it. It is a game changer. So in the Spiritual India magazine, Patri sir keeps the content of a big book in a summary way, and you get to learn the zest of that book. So she handed over me, and that is how I learned about many masters and chakras and law or soul, whatever it is. Everything is new for me. I do not know about anything, my dear friends. So that book I was reading, and where I was living, all this knowledge is there, but I mean, I was not ready to receive this. Maybe the time has come. That's why the books walked into my life, and I came to know about Patriji and his work. And I decided, okay, you have to have one guru, right? You have to have one role model, one hero in your life who is going to guide you, show you the light. So I decided to surrender to this master because I do not know anything. He taught meditation to hundreds of people, and then people are seeing tremendous benefits out of it. People are coming out of illnesses, physical illnesses, mental illnesses. They are able to find peace in their things, and anxiety levels are going down. So much is happening. So I had deep gratitude towards this person. I decided to surrender, and I decided whatever he teaches, I'm going to take it. And my dear friends, you are all lucky. This all 21 days you are going to learn what he taught. And the main three things he taught is everyday meditation is must, and you have to meditate according to your age. If you are 15 years old, 15 minutes meditation is must, morning and evening. If you are 40 years old, 40 minutes meditation is must. The more you do, the more benefit you are adding, the more is bonus. So first is meditation. You have to practice meditation every day. And second is book reading, my dear friends, Sajjana Sangatya. Third one. So these three things, if you do it, and you will understand who you are, you will understand the universe, you will understand the beauty of nature, and laws what exists there, spiritual science, soul science, everything you will come to know with these three practices, my dear friends. And I started reading books like anything. I was not a book reader, but I decided to take that challenge as a 40 days, my dear friends. So I started reading books of many masters. Every book is teaching me. Every book is expanding my consciousness. Every book is like, throwing light into my life, that, life is not a simple cooking, eating, taking care of kids, and going to the office and making money, enjoying life. This is very, 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 very basic thing. But there is so much to the life, my dear friends. So that is how I started knowing more from the books. The more I'm reading, the more I am getting better in my meditation, because the understanding is developing, and I am able to connect with masters. I'm able to connect with the knowledge. I'm able to experience what they are saying, because now I have the tool to expand myself. And Sajjana Sangatya, you have to have a group of friends who is doing similar activities. If you want to build your body, you should surround yourself by who is practicing lot of exercise, lot of yoga, right? And same with the music. If you want to practice music, if you want to become perfect in music, master in music, you have to surround yourself with the music lovers, or like, music producers, or music makers, or music listeners. So same thing. If you want to develop your inner abilities, if you want to know who you are, if you want to know what is meditation, what is soul, what is science, everybody's talking. So then you have to surround it yourself with masters. we call pyramid masters are the perfect masters because they are practicing meditation, sajjana sangatya, and reading books, and they are ready to listen to your experience. Anytime you call them, you ask any question, any question about meditation, they will sincerely answer your questions. If you share any experience, they sincerely give their ears, like big ears they have. So that is why I love this sangha, because Patrici created a beautiful sangha in order to take the full essence of life, my dear friends. And that is my experience. And there are so many wonderful experiences in this journey. And today, the topic that I'm going to talk about is soul science, my dear friends. Spiritual science, soul science together. What is soul science? How many of you know we are not only the body, but we are consciousness? You can type yes if you know. We are we are Atma Swarupas. We have soul. Okay, wonderful. We have consciousness, which is driving us. Wonderful, wonderful. Yes, that is the advantage of taking birth on Punya Bhumi. I call Bharat Punya Bhumi because from the childhood, this knowledge has been imparted in us, right? Oh, do good. So, only do good, and do good things will happen to you. Oh, because of this karma. Oh, it is this karma. From the childhood, we speak like, if a friend falls down from the stair, we say, oh, okay, karma. We do not know the meaning, but we have that knowledge inside us, my dear friends. And we are very lucky to take birth on this Bharat. And we came to US here to share the knowledge and to share that wisdom with this motherland, the motherland of USA. And we are very fortunate for this opportunity to serve the knowledge and practices on this land, my dear friends. And not only this land, but entire world. So I am grateful that I have learned this meditation. I have learned about all these sciences. So it was easy for me to accept these things, my dear friends. Soul science. So today I'm going to talk about six laws of soul, right? So the first one is we are soul. We are consciousness, my dear friends. We are not only body, we are not only mind, but we are soul. So when you are going into the sleep, who is making you to wake up in the morning? You are not working with your mind, your body is not active. Who is helping you to become aware, to become aware of yourself? Of course, we are putting alarms, but without alarm also, in the morning, we are waking up. So, who is driving us to become that? So, with the thought itself, where that thought is coming from? With the thought itself, I am moving my hand, I am operating um, with that consciousness. And not only that, in our body, beautiful system inside us. It is beyond imagination what our body does, what our veins does, heart and liver and kidney. Who is taking care of them? Who is turning on the switch mechanism? Like, so much process is happening inside our body. Even the brain, even the breath is happening naturally, even the heartbeat is happening naturally. Can a man can control heart beating? We think we are very smart, like, from the mind we think we are very smart. So, but you are not controlling your heartbeat, you are not controlling your breath. The breath is happening naturally, the heartbeat is happening naturally, the blood is flowing naturally. Who is doing all this work, my dear friends? Who is doing? And the same body, when you are taking birth, ever since, like, in the mother womb, right? So we say that breath is so important. And we have to breathe. But when you are in mother womb, you don't breathe. How you are surviving? Have you ever thought about it? Who is taking care of that beautiful process? And as soon as you come, as soon as you cut the umbilical cord, you are taking breath. Who is installing that breath right then, my dear friends? And as soon as you vacate your body, everything is there. Liver is there, heart is there, you are there, body is there, everything is there. But is it operating? No. What is happening? The consciousness, my dear friends. This a body, is a driver, and we are that consciousness. We think we are this body. That's why we are having too many issues, too many complexities, or too much thinking, or whatnot, right? Anything happens to the body, we are worrying so much. And with that worry, we are increasing our troubles, like, double, triple, whatever you think. Like, you just to sit on the couch, you can feel sick right away by your thinking, right? So when we realize that we are soul, we are consciousness, we can drive from that, my dear friends. So when we came into this earth, we came as a beautiful, pure soul. And what is happening? Why we are suffering as we are traveling in our life? Why we are getting diseases? Why our mind is bothering us? Why we are not happy all the time as the child does, right? Because our mind is getting developed from outside. If you develop from inside, nothing will bother you. That Sakshi Bhava state, that witness state will continue. But we are developing ourselves from the outside. From the society, we are taking the mind. From parents, we are taking the mind. From teachers, whatnot. Everything, everybody is deciding our thing. Like a mother says, don't go outside. You will catch a cold if you play in the rain. Teacher says that you have to work hard. This world is like going to get you. You have to work hard. Otherwise, you are not going to be a successful person. Or if you go to a workplace, your manager says that, hey, there is a lot of competition. You have to do these things in order to receive success in your life. So everything is adding pressure, my dear friends. Everything is adding pressure. So every thought, so with that simple thought, right, single thought, we are generating multiple thoughts. Actually, the actions, like if I'm lifting a dumbbell, or if I'm lifting some heavy object, right, it takes less energy than our mind, my dear friends. A thought takes more energy than our actions. So how much energy we are losing every day? Okay, so yes, we are losing. Do we have any reservoir there? Yes, we have reservoir, but every time you're taking the energy, you're using it. So that's why, after some time, we feel tired, we feel lifeless, we feel like, okay, this is it. We feel like, that going state. But thanks to meditation, meditation is helping us to become it is giving as a charging station, right? So the moment you practice meditation, you are receiving energy and you are using that energy, consciousness, right? The more energy you have, the more conscious you are. The more energy you have, the less worry you feel, right? So that is what happened. So in order to receive that energy, what is the secret? Thoughts, my dear friends. Clutter thoughts you have to clear. So as you are practicing meditation, you will understand that you are soul, you are not body, you are in the meditation, you are in that sleep state. Many people say, I am aware, but I know that I am sleeping inside. But who is watching you doing the both things? You are aware of music, you are aware of speaking, but when you are closing your eyes, you know that you are also into that deep state. Who is witnessing you, my dear friends? Give it a thought. And that is called consciousness, soul. So we come, we take birth here, like whatever, like the second, as the second law is, I mean, the soul uh, comes and takes any form anywhere in the universe. And the second law, this is the first law, soul. We are soul. We are not body, we are not mind, but we are the soul. The second law says law of incarnation. What is law of incarnation? So once we come here with our actions, with our thoughts, with our deeds, we are collecting so much plus and minuses in our life, right? So line incarnation. So and also the soul's quality is to have experiences, my dear friends. Experiences, experiences, experience. All it wants is experiences. It was surprising me to know that why soul takes sad experiences, happy experiences, challenging experiences, diseases, and tough life and whatnot, right? Oh my God. Soul is all up to take any experiences, and it is going to expand more and more. And that is why we come here. We take life as a male some lifetimes, female as a some lifetimes, rich person, poor person, doctor, farmer, janitor, whatnot, right? Whatever it wants to experience, it is going to take that experience and learn something from that and leave and move on to the next thing. Just like, wearing dress every day, right? We don't, no matter how beautiful your dress is, have you kept your dress for more than 1 day or 2 day or 3 day? No, right? Same, soul is that. Soul always wants to change dresses so that it can learn, it can take the new experiences, my dear friends. It takes all kinds of experiences. And in that law of reincarnation, when you understand what happens is, when you understand there is a law of incarnation, the biggest benefit you achieve is you will start adjusting to your experiences, my dear friends. I just want to share a small story. This has happened. This story, this is real story. I mean, one of the meditators she shared. So, one meditator she went to teach in the village meditation. So, in meditation, they taught that if you practice meditation, you will be happy, you will be good, whatever you want, you can create your life. You can create your life. The health will get healed and whatnot. Right? All the benefits they speak. This lady comes and she says, my life is so miserable. I have to go to this farming land, and every day I have to be in that mud. I have to plant that seeds and grow them and then take them and eat whatever I have under the tree and then go home. And with the tiredness, I have to sleep. My life is like this. What can I say? Will I be able to get better ever? Will I be able to get rich ever? Will I be able to enjoy other people are enjoying? So the lady said, yes, I mean, why not? If you really want that, it is going to happen. And then what that lady did is she made her to sit in meditation and she was practicing meditation. As she was practicing meditation, she was able to visit her past life, my dear friends. Yes, absolutely. When you're practicing meditation, when you have a lot of energy, the first thing happens is you open your third eye. You open your third eye and you get to see your past lives, you get to see your future lives. So what she saw is in her one of the previous incarnations, she was a queen. She was a queen, and whenever she go out for roaming with her friends, she sees the people who is working in the farm. She feels so happy. She says, will I be ever touch this soil? Will I be ever play in this soil? Will I be able to play in the mud and wear that sari and have lunch or dinner under the tree, whatnot, right? So she was wishing for that. And then she realized in her meditation, my dear friends, she was a queen. She already had wonderful life and the best of best life. And then she wanted to be this way in this life. But what happens is we forget. As soon as we come here, the more thoughts we are receiving, the more mind we are developing from the outside, we are forgetting why we came from, why we came for, and what is our purpose of life, all those things. So what happened to this lady after that? She got adjusted to that life because she knows that it is my choice. It is my choice. I chose to be a lady who works with the mud, right? So what a beautiful realization, my dear friends. And that is called law of incarnation. And we take n number of births, and in average 350 to 400 lifetimes we take. So in many forms. And then as I told you, right, everything is for an experience. And the third law is law of karma, my dear friends. What is law of karma? Karma is nothing that it is bad thing. People mostly afraid, right? Karma is only think like this. Your friend is holding whatever things you give, and he's going to give it to you back. Simple concept, right? If you are giving wonderful things, if you are giving maybe grains, what he's going to do, the rule is he has to return the grain to you either now or whenever you want or whenever you are ready. So same thing, karma plays that role. So whatever you sow, you are going to reap the benefits. Okay, you are in this life, whatever you are getting, either it is abundance or wealth or health or like love from the people, kindness or suffering, whatever, my dear friends, it was seeded by us, knowingly, unknowingly. We have taken many decisions in our life which led us to which led us to think differently, do differently, act differently. So we have to face those. So that is called law of karma. Okay. So and yeah, what is and yes, I came here, I want to get rid of my karma and I don't want to do any new karma. Is it possible? No, my dear friends. If you are born in a farmer family, yes, you have to farm. If you are a doctor, yes, you have to do your service. If you are a teacher, yes, you have to do teaching service. If you are a mother, you have to take care of your babies. You are a book writer, you have to write your book. So all these things you have to do your karma. Never ever get afraid of doing karma. Only thing is becoming aware, becoming practicing meditation, becoming aware. You will understand what you are thinking, what you are talking, what you are acting, right? So when you understand that, when you develop this stillness, suppose you are going to yell at your kid, immediately the consciousness says what are okay, the consciousness creates a pause, and then you realize, okay, yelling is not good, it's not good. So then what you will do, you will withdraw it. So what happened? You lessen your karma. You are suppose your boss said so many things to you, like oh, you become this person, you improve this and that. So immediately our blood boils and we want to say few things. But if you take that pause, then instead of saying something, if you give pause, and then slowly you will come down, and you are not adding any karma. You are not wasting your energy, because see, that's how we are protecting ourselves in day-to-day activities, not only thoughts, right? For example, you are going outside. Uh, Most of the time, our mind is like tuned to think negative, my dear friends. We we think 50 to 70,000 thoughts in a day. In that, 90% of negative thoughts. 90% of negative thoughts before coming into meditation. In that 90%, 80% of repetitive thoughts. For example, your kid is learning car. Uh, what your thought will be? Oh, she's going to drive beautifully. He's going to drive wonderfully, and he will become a great driver, and he enjoys life. Is that your thought pattern? Oh my God, how my daughter, how my son is going to drive? The traffic is crazy, and I don't know, these kids, they drive so fast. How much negativity we generate, and whatever we are generating, we are going to receive. Law of karma. Whatever you put, you are going to receive that, right? So not even a single time we must use this kind of words, my dear friends. And you will understand more in the future subjects, like the thought patterns: disastrous thinking, negative thinking, positive thinking, and miraculous thinking. So meditation is helping us from moving from negative to positive to miraculous. Yes, my son is going to drive wonderfully. Yes, my son is getting zeros now, 20% in the exams now, but I know he's going to do better. I know he's going to get 30%. I know he's going to get 40%. So that is a miraculous thinking, my dear friends. Never ever think a person is going to remain same. Today, you saw a person, you may not have a good impression, and next moment when we see that person, we see from the same eye, because our physical eyes always shows what mind knows. But when we start developing our eye, the third eye, you will see that person as a new person, and you will create an opportunity to have a better connection with him or her. That's how the society is going to be a beautiful society, my dear friends. And that is law of karma. What you sow, so you reap. Okay. If you attracted a great master, yes, you must have done something nice. If you attracted meditation now, and doing sajjana sangha, reading books, yes, you must have done a lot of meditation in the past. That's why you're all here today. And doing 40-50 minutes meditation is not easy. You are sitting in meditation and doing is like something beautiful. That you must have done a wonderful meditation journey in the past, my dear friends. Who knows, you must have done hundreds of years of meditation. So you must have been a great monks, you must have been a great orators, creators, whatnot. It's so important to explore our life, my dear friends. Explore, see the past lives, see our past lives, so that understand, we will understand better. Or read past life books, and then you will understand better. And then the fourth law is law of progression. So never ever think that, we are going down in our journey. We never go down, my dear friends. Soul always in progress, forward, moving forward, 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 forward. There is no back way, there is only one way. That one way is progression. Okay. So no matter how bad situation it occurs today, but again, it is a process of progressing. So how do you know you are progressing? Is again having that knowledge, having that surrender, having that understanding that, if you understand this law, right? Law of progress, then whatever it comes, maybe you are losing your job. That is for progress to receive something better. What if like, you are stuck in the traffic, right? We feel, oh my god, I stuck in the traffic, I have to attend the meditation session, I could not go it, and my kids are waiting so much. We worry so much. But when we practice meditation, we practice mindfulness, and we become so calm, and either we play music, or like we listen lectures, or we enjoy even being in that traffic. What happens? Suddenly you see a sign that, okay, we maybe you are a pet lover, you are looking for a daycare for your pet, for example. Then you will see a signboard, we take care of your pets. So that means, the universe is working towards your wishes to make your life journey in a progress way. So every time, wherever you feel stuck, just observe, my dear friends, become aware. Every sign is telling you, every sign the universe is going to give you is to make you progress, progress, progress. And like, as I told you, right? In the soul we progress from child soul to baby soul, adult soul, old soul, my dear friends. So 350 to 400 lifetimes we take. And when we attain that sthiti, like full of experience, that the soul is full of experiences, and it out of is life cycle. Then what happens is they become like, great masters. But they have a choice of coming back to planet earth to help people to, like, do dhyana bodha or jnana bodha or atma bodha. So they take lives, my dear friends. The great masters, whoever got enlightened, even our higher selves take life on the planet earth. Are you ready to recognize them? Who is your higher self on the planet earth right now? So we always, like in a meditation, we call our higher self, and we take guidances. But who knows, your higher self is standing in front of you? How do you know? So it's so important to know. So this progression, we always progressing further, further, further. Today you are in meditation tour. Today you are sitting and hearing this itself says that, you must have taken many, many, many lives of experiences. You must have gone through hard phases, you have gone to jolly phases, as a queen, as a king, as a poor, as a rich, many lifetimes, many lifetimes. And now we are here to know our atma, know our soul, what is incarnation, what is reincarnation, what is soul progression, everything, what is law of karma, what I should do, what I should become. So all those things you are going to learn. And the next so in law of progression, mm, like um every experience is useful. First of all, we have to understand that every experience, if you are attending this session, is progression. If you're not able to attend this session, and you have to attend some friends, like, for example, a guest came suddenly, you have to attend them, right? So that is a priority. And yes, you are taking that, but never ever feel guilty of missing any class, guilty of not. For example, at home, a mother has to work, maybe because of the financial situations or whatnot. Most of the time mother feels, oh, I'm not able to take care of my babies, I'm not able to take care of kids. They carry so much guilt, I'm not able to take care of my family. No need to feel guilty, my dear friends. Everything is an experience, and every experience is progressing us. But when we understand knowledge, definitely we are going to make wise decisions. When we understand universe is going to take care of that, take care of our needs and our things, then we are not in that rat race. We don't rush our lives to do some things which we can avoid now. So always think it is a progression. So when you understand law of progression, what happens? You are out of guilt consciousness. You don't feel low. Some we feel most of the time the stage fear comes. The reason for the stage fear is just your mind says that other person speaks better than you, other person is better than you. So that's it. All our cells, send the signal, hey, Sheethal, don't talk. They speak very good English. They speak fluently. They are good orators. And, whatever you say, it is not going to be you. So all that negative thinking will happen, right? So as soon as I go to stage, what happens? My body already prepared to do that. So the moment, even though I want to speak good, my body will not let us, because I am the boss for my body. My mind is the boss for my body. So I train my body already that, don't do good there. So progression, my dear friends, always progression. So if you understand that progression, you will understand nobody is higher, nobody is lower. They are taking, maybe they are one step ahead, we are one step backward, or we are one step ahead, they are one step backward. So if you see a person is doing like some nasty and crazy stuff, we don't need to judge, because he is a baby soul. If a person is doing wonderful things, he's a great adult soul or old soul, he's doing. So we have to learn from everyone. So when you understand this concept, right, you don't get irritated by people's behavior. In our family especially, there are baby souls, there are adult souls, there are old souls too, right? So everybody's behavior is different. But what we expect is, we want everyone to behave same as what we behave. So absolutely it is not going to work. You are in fifth standard, you are like, forcing your first standard person to behave and to study, to understand the same way as you are. It is not possible, my dear friends. That's why it's so important to understand law of progression. And the other law comes is law of yoga. What is yoga? Yoga is meditation, becoming one with ourselves, experiencing that soul consciousness, experiencing consciousness, mind, body, spirit, combination of mind, body, spirit. We have to understand this meditation. So when we understand, right, like, from childhood, when we impart this meditation, what happens? We become yogis. We impart Bhagavad Gita. We do only right things in our life. So it's so important, like, important to develop these skills from the childhood. Love, oneness, yeah, Vasudaika Kutumba. In India, anytime anyone can go to anybody's house. What a wonderful thing it is. Here in USA, we have to call, we have to make an appointment, you have to say, hey, we are coming, is it okay? Or if you are busy. So how much we are, like, using our mind just to go to meet a person, to meet a friend. You have to have that open doors, my dear friends. One is consciousness. And yes, with meditation, with practice of meditation, and with the practice of reading books and Sajjana Sangatya, and knowing all these laws, definitely you are going to travel towards oneness. And law of yoga. So it's so important to practice meditation. Yoga is not like asanas, my dear friends. Yoga is meditation. Yoga means becoming one with everything, with yourself, with your cosmos, with the person in front of you, with the nature, everything. Yoga, unite, unite. So it's very important. So when you want to progress in your life, yes, progression is there. Okay. Um, what happens if you add meditation? What happens if you don't add meditation? If you don't add meditation, yes, the life is still progressing. Never ever think that it is not progressing. But if you add meditation, it will work like a catalyst, my dear friends. It will become zoop. Like, you are taking road journey so far. The moment you practice your meditation, now you are taking air, like, flying in the air. So Like if you are traveling from one place to other place in the road versus air, air is always faster. We all know that. Air is always faster. So meditation works like that. It's a catalyst. If you want to improve in anything, if you add meditation, you are improving that. If you want to control your mind, if you want to have good life, if you want to have that balanced thinking, understand yourself, understanding outside person, understand why the situation is coming, understand why kids are behaving this way, why our office people behave this way, why our colleagues, why our neighbors behave this way. So much we think always outside, 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 outside. But with this knowledge, when we understand ourselves, we always think about ourselves. How can I understand that person in a right way? Yes, the person is like, behaving so weird, but how do I understand that person so that I accept that person? So you have to have this knowledge, my dear friends. When we understand, all these laws, yes, we are going to implement. So law of yoga, practicing meditation, and then the sixth one is law of infinity. What is law of infinity? So now we only know that Mother Earth is exist, only human life is on this earth. But in scriptures, Vedas, they said, like, there are many lokas, like Bhuvar Loka, Suvar Loka, Mahaloka, Janaloka, Tapaloka, Satya Loka. There are so many lokas, right? But we never had an opportunity to visit them. Actually, most of the time we do not know. We just take it, like we must have heard it, but we never paid any attention. Is it true? Who saw those? Is it possible if I can see now? Have you ever thought about it? Right? So no, we never gave enough attention to all these beautiful things in our life. So the moment you come into the meditation, the moment you practice all these things, then you understand yourself. So Gautam, why Siddhartha became Gautama Buddha? Why can't I become Buddha? Right? A Valmiki was a thief. He became a great sage. Why can't I become like him or her? Right? There are so many examples, but we never took ourselves so seriously. Actually, we do not know we can become that. We can become gods. We are all gods, my dear friends. We are all God. What is God? God is that consciousness, omnipotent, omnipresent, right? So if that consciousness is inside me, is everywhere, right? So take four glasses, and if you observe, and put the cap on the glass, right? What you will find in that glass is air, right? And if you take out the lid, what happens? The whatever the air exists here, there exists there. So everything is air only, everything is God only. But only we are taking forms and we are experiencing things, and we are releasing that form and becoming one with that consciousness. And that is God, my dear friends. And it is so important to understand that we are all gods. You are God, I am God, animals are God, everything exists is God. Why I'm saying is, it is so hard in the beginning to understand, even to accept. How can I be God? Why can't you be? What is the God qualities, my dear friends? God is always loves. God has so much compassion. He never seek for any things in order to do great things for you, right? So simple things. Why can't you become like that? You already have that, because you already carry that consciousness within you. But only thing is, you are not accepting that you can be, you can experience that, right? So you can experience that aham brahmasmi, tatvamasi, like I am that, I am all, I am that, right? Whatever inside me is outside you. So the divinity inside me is inside you too. Like I see everyone same, everything is happening inside me. I am the creator. Yes, of course, you are going to have this experience, because I had it. I had it, that Aham Brahmasmi experience few years ago. And when I had this experience, wow, everything is inside me. I'm the universe. Master says, you are the universe, you are the universe. I never understood that. But when I had this experience, yes, I'm the creator. Like, the creator is like inside me. This is just a body. Like once I release, That's it. I'm that consciousness. I'm that consciousness, right? So it's so important to understand, my dear friends. And that law of infinity is infinity. What is infinity? N number of things. How many lokas exist? Oh my goodness, so many lokas there are, like n number of lokas, like millions of lokas are there, and millions of worlds are there, and so many suns are there, so many planetary systems are there. We know this. Now science is proving. So some, like, some logical person, oh okay, whatever science says is going to believe that. But it exists already. Science is way behind that. Science is like exploring now to find the solar systems. But in ancient time, our masters and gurus, with their third eye, they could tell, like, where are the planets, how many milky ways we have, how many galaxies we have, what are the locus we have. Is it is it possible? Yes, it was possible for them, and it is possible with us too. We are no less than them, and we are now no greater than them. Whatever they can do, we can do. So this law of infinity came from Mahavir. So Mahavir explained that, how much good you can do. Tell me how much good you can do. There is no limit. You can do so much. How much love you can show it to yourself and others, there is no limit. How much harm you can do, there is no limit. How much travel you can do, there is no limit. How much you can feed to others, there is no limit. See, law of infinity, my dear friends. We are infinite beings. We are infinite beings, and we have that capacity. We have that inner potentials inside us to do anything and everything. How much sadhana you can do? Infinite, right? You can just sit in meditation. In Himalayas, there are so many masters that, they sit in meditation for 10 years, 20 years, 50 years, 100 years, 200 years, 300 years, 500 years. We do not know the stories. We always go with proofs. But you become that scientist, my dear friend. So that's why becoming spiritual scientist. What is spiritual scientist? Knowing about your spirit. You become that scientist, right? So, and um, I just want to share one concept, like, uh, as I told you, like baby soul, mature soul, adult soul, old soul, right? So Pratima explained a little bit about chakras, and tomorrow we are going to have a wonderful class with the chakras and in detail. But what I want to share today is, like every chakra we have stages, right? So when a person born, like, some the root level chakra people are like only think about themselves, eating, sleeping, and they don't believe in god, or like, whatnot. They are just simply living that. And second chakra people, like, if their chakra, I mean second level, what happens is, okay, then they think that, there is a uh, okay, there is a god, there is divinity, there is a consciousness, and we have to explore. So in second level, when they come to second level, second stage of soul, they just get the information. And third level of soul, what happens is it starts practicing, like, understanding the outer world, understanding the scriptures or whatnot. And in the third stage, most of them are leaders who lead people, are like priests and pandits, whatnot, right? So they lead people, they encourage everyone to go pray god, or like, do this thing or do that thing. And the leaders, like, politicians, they say that, this is good, and you have to be in this party, whatnot, right? So third level people are like, encouraging people to go or come into their things. And fourth level, like anahata chakra. So in anahata chakra, what happens is, at one level they will understand. They read Bhagavad Gita, they read Ramayana, Mahabharatam, everything, like Bible, Quran, and they will come to an understanding that everything is illusion, everything is Maya, everything is drama. And what happens? They stuck there. They just stuck there. They think everything is illusion. but they have to come slowly to the throat level, like Vishuddha chakra. So from here to here, the travel is meditation, my dear friends. Okay. So the moment, yes, we are settled here, like, yes, this is Maya, and we cannot do anything. We do not have any control. Everything is happening on by itself. They think that they stay there. But when we cross the stage, we come into meditation. We understand that, we are the same what everybody has inside them, the consciousness, and we come and we practice meditation, my dear friends. When we are in this level, we practice meditation. And once we practice meditation, that's it. We don't do anything there for some lifetimes. We only do our sadhana, and whatever we are seeing, we think it is correct. We don't do so much, and then slowly, after sadhana and all, we slowly develop our third eye, consciousness. What third eye consciousness is? Like, sixth sense, or seeing, or understanding soul, or experiencing whatnot. So here, after coming here, people get lot of beautiful experiences, like third eye experiences. They go one place to other place to other place to other place to other place, like in meditation, right? uh, Many wonderful things happens there. But that is not the stage we have to be, my dear friends. So why we are not able to travel from here to here is, we are not willing to become spiritual scientist. Whoever is practicing meditation today in this group, whoever there are, like, everybody is here in the stages. But why we are not able to cross is because we are not exploring the spiritual science, right? We have jnanam, knowledge that, okay, I am not body, I am soul. And then we come to a prajnanam. What is prajnanam means? It is better than knowledge, like, having experience and all, right? So till here we have in that stage that we are getting the experiences, life is going good, I am doing meditation, whatnot, everything is happening nice. But we have to convert that jnanam, prajnanam, to vijnanam, my dear friends. Vijnanam is science, vijnanam is understanding, learning from others. So, this is where the reading journey starts, my dear friends. So, what scientist does, what a scientist does, suppose I am a scientist in France, I am doing some experiment on, uh, like, maybe rocket science or something. Okay. If I want to research myself, if I want to explore myself, it is going to take time, and it is adamant, and it is ego blocking. But when I decide, okay, I am a scientist, but I want to know the other scientists, what they did, what is their experience, how did they come across this solution, what is their journey, how do I understand, how do I impart their learnings, how do I improve myself. So what happens is, you become spiritual scientist. When you are becoming spiritual scientist, when you are learning from others, right? When you are reading books, when you are listening to other experiences, what is happening is, you are becoming spiritual scientist. Okay, if that person can heal a cancer, I can also heal the cancer. If that person is created abundance for himself, he's a poor living in a poor hut, and with practice of all this knowledge, he can create a richness in his life. Why can't I do it? I can also do it. See, you became a scientist. And if, okay, Siddhartha became Buddha, like, why can't I become Buddha? And you will become that, my dear friends. So you have to become a spiritual scientist, right? So it is very, 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 very important. So that's why we call this sixth chakra, and seventh is not a chakra. Seventh is a sthiti. So because the the moment you are in the chakra, you are taking life again and again and again and again, every time. So, chakra, right? It starts, if you are stopping there, the chakra moves slowly and it comes to the same point. Otherwise, you are walking in the chakra, what happens? You are just walking on the wheel, round and round and round and round. See, six chakras are there. And it is so important to take that quantum jump, my dear friends. And that's where Patri sir came into the life. He taught us the simple technique of Anapanasati meditation. reading books, and being in that Sajjana Sangatya, listening to other people's experience is definitely is going to take us to the Sahasrara Sthiti, right? So that third eye has two petals. Like go and tomorrow you will come to know more. The third eye has only two petals. Two petals means understanding point. Two petals. But Sahasrara has 1,000 petals. And look at your Sahasrara level. Look at your understanding level, and how what kind of experience you will get. So that's it. Once you are in that state, you don't have to take life. Yes, you can take life, as I told you, right? You are becoming that higher self, you are becoming that enlightened master. You don't have to try. See, till here, till here the masters um, going into the Brahmaloka also. Like here, there is a Brahmaloka too. So once you vacate your body, you can go to any lokas, you can stay in the any lokas, right? Till here, the Brahmaloka. Even the Brahmaloka you have to cross. Only when you go to Satyaloka, then only you will come out of that life cycle, my dear friends. Yes, you can take life again next, but it is your wish, not like you have to force to come here. You have to force to come here to learn something or teach something or practice something, right? But there you have a choice. You want to go, okay, I want to be a great painter. I want to be a great singer. I want to heal people. I want to be a great animal lover who is going to take care, and I want to be that farmer who creates, like, organic farming. And so you have a choice there. You have full energy there. And like, many masters, and Patriji is one of them, that he took a life on this earth to make a change. What a change he did! He made so many meditators. He said, you are guru, your breath is your guru, I'm not your guru. He said, you can become better and better and better. There is no concept that I am lower and you are higher. You are not a student at all. You are also a guru. You are a god. Always he says, you are a guru, you are a god, you are a guru, you are a god, you are a guru. We did not understand in the beginning, my dear friends, but as we are practicing more and more meditation, we understand more about ourselves. We understand who we are. We understand what what is our purpose of life. And yes, when you understand your purpose of life, um, you have come here with a few tasks to fulfill. But like, you took three tasks, you finished only one task here, but for two tasks again you have to take life. Do you really need to do that? You are going into the one place to see. So in order to see three places, you are wasting your time. You are not aware that you are not aware about your planning. You are only seeing one place and coming back. So it's waste of energy, it's waste of money, it's waste of time. So much waste. Same thing happens in our life, my dear friends. But when we are practicing meditation, we are developing consciousness. We are developing that Atmasthiti. Yes, the third eye is getting activated. When we practice meditation, we receive our energy from Brahmarandra. That's why when the kid is born, his Brahmarandra place is so soft. Lot of energy is flowing. So much information. Then they can remember all their past lives. That's why they smile, they cry, because they are remembering their past lives. They are recollecting their memories from the past life. But we do not know. But what it is making strong is our thoughts, like, covering junk thoughts, negative thoughts, disastrous thoughts. Everything is covering, and we are losing that information, my dear friends. So the practice what we are doing is Anapanasati, right? When we practice our meditation, we are receiving a lot of energy. When our mind is calm, when our mind is thoughtless state, we are receiving energy. When that energy comes, we are healing our Nadi Mandala. The first day we learned from Pratima, Nadi Mandala, right? And the chakra system, Nadi Mandala. Chakra system inside, but outside, where we have all that points, right? That the glands are connected with every chakra system, like thyroid gland or thymus gland. So we have glands connected. So what happens? We are receiving that energy. We are cleaning our energy body. When we cleaning our energy body, all the blockages are gone. So when the blockage is gone from the pipe, what happens? The energy flows nicely. Hey Sheethal, you have this purpose of life. Hey Sheethal, you are here to enjoy this and this. You are here to teach, or you are here to practice this. You are here to do these things and that thing. All the information is coming. I am not doing anything. The consciousness is taking care. The consciousness who is waking me up early in the morning. Hey, Sheethal, get up. It is taking care of all those things, my dear friends. The consciousness who is taking care of my body function is taking care of everything. It's taking care of all the information. Hey, past lives, future lives. If you want to see your past life, yes, it is possible. You can see your past life. Future life, yes. Many meditators, they develop within 40 days, within 1 month, they develop sixth sense. They know that what things are happening. They know that, oh, okay, they are going to explain. They feel inside intuitions, lot of intuitions they get, thought versus intuitions. So they can recognize their intuitions. We get so many intuitions, but in that clutter mind we lose our intuition. For example, you have to go to a certain place which it is going to do good to you. Your heart is going to say, hey, Sheethal, you go to that place, you are going to get benefit out of it. But my mind, because of my clutter mind, oh, I don't want to go, I'm feeling lazy, I have other work, whatnot, so many things. So we miss the opportunity. But when we are practicing meditation, when our mind is clear, we are taking that intuitions, my dear friends. We are taking that intuitions. Yes, my heart is saying I have to go, and I'm going there, and I'm reaping the benefit and come. Sometimes it says, don't go there. It happened to me several times. I got ready and everything, and suddenly I have to go to a party, and I got ready, and suddenly my heart says, "Don't go to that party." And when I say my husband that you are crazy, why we must go? You're all ready. Why are you stopping? But I just followed my intuition and I stopped going there. So just next day realized that when I turned on my car, like after driving some far, my battery got discharged, right? So it prevented me from happening that way in the previous day only, my dear friends. So when you follow your intuition, who is taking care of you? Our consciousness. Our consciousness is mother, my dear friend. Even like it watches you every time, witnessing. And when you understand you are that, and you are witnessing your life, you are witnessing your thoughts, emotions, actions, words. And when you have control over everything, what happens? You are going to create a beauty, a paradise on this planet earth. You are creating paradise for yourself, inner self, right? So much agitation inside, so much rushing, running, race, right? But they are all coming, calm down, coming down, and all. So you are creating paradise first. When if you are happy, you are behaving nice in the family, right? So you are creating paradise there. If your family is happy, you are sending your kids out there with the happiness, you are sending your husband with the happiness, and in the office he's doing good and he's creating happiness there, and kids are going to school, they are creating happiness, and the other kids, look at the chain. Only who has to change? It's only you. It's only I. I have to change inside. Nothing I can change outside. Outside is beautiful and perfect. Let me tell you this. There is no need to change outside. Everything is perfect, 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 perfect. In Telugu, there is a saying, Shivagya lendi Chimaina kuttadu. There is a saying. Without Shiva's wish, there is not even an ant can bite you. So, without Shiva's agya, nothing exists, right? So if it is existing means that's a God's plan, that's a consciousness plan. Who are you to interfere in this plan? Only thing is improve your understanding, increase your understanding. So when you understand all these laws, my dear friends, then your life become so joyful and with the practice of meditation. So what are the laws? Let us revise. The first law is law of soul. We have to understand what is soul. And the second one is law of incarnation. Third one is law of karma. Fourth one is law of progression. Fifth one is law of yoga, and sixth one is law of infinity. So when you understand all these things, yes, now you have the knowledge and you become the scientist. Don't believe me. You become the scientist. You you explore. You take my knowledge, you add your knowledge, you improve, and you share your knowledge to somebody else, and they'll also get benefit out of it. Thank you, my dear friends. We are going to practice meditation, and today we are practicing Anapanasati meditation. Ana means inhale, Apana means exhale, Sati means be with it. Buddha practiced 120 meditations. Out of all, he found this is the easiest way to realize oneself. So that's why we are practicing this. And everybody sit comfortably. I'm going to play beautiful music, and with that music, we are going to go into deeper states of meditation to improve our well being inside and increase our consciousness. Let's do that.